Hi everyone, welcome to my camera comparison test between the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and the Huawei Mate 50 Pro. I'm gonna test both phones' cameras at day and at night. We will see which camera comes out on top, which one takes the better photos and the better videos. Did Samsung finally improve its videos? Which one has a better zoom? Both are famous for having a 100x zoom, but which one does zooming in general better? Let's find out together. So I'm using the same lighting as before, just swapped out my camera for the S23 Ultra and the Mate 50 Pro. You can use these cameras also for recording your own YouTube videos or whatever content you want to create. It would look like this if you have a setup like this. So now I'm using the front-facing cameras on both phones, Mate 50 Pro, S23 Ultra. Which one is recording better? Same light setup as before, nothing changed. Just switch to the front-facing cameras. Which one do you prefer? So now we switch over to a better looking test subject, my friend, Google. Let's look at some low-light pictures indoors. The light coming from the clock on the left side is a real only light source in that scene. Now I'm using the night mode on both phones. Now I turned off the clock, so the only light in the scene is the LED of the devices. So much for testing the phones inside. Now, let's take them for the test outside. I'm filming now at 4K 30 frames per second with the front cameras. It is a sunny winter morning. It is quite fresh outside, not too cold. You can see both phones, how they're handling dynamic range. You can hear also, now I'm talking on the Huawei Mate 50 Pro. You can decide which phone sounds better, please let me know in the comments. Now I'm talking direct to the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's take a view, look around here. The Mate 50 Pro defaults at 0.8x on the front-facing camera when you're doing a selfie video, while the Galaxy S23 Ultra defaults at 1x. Now I will go on 1x as well on the Mate 50 Pro. So now we have the same viewing angle on both. Both phones have all the same settings, latest software updates. And now we have 60 frames per second enabled, both 4K front-facing camera. Let's see how smooth it is now with both of them. I'll start a little jog now, then we can see how steady the phones will stay. Here we go. The Galaxy S23 Ultra has a portrait video mode, which blurs all the background, which I like very much. Looks very good. And the nice thing is it is working in UHD 4K. The Mate 50 Pro unfortunately doesn't have something like this. So how you like this mode? Let's take a look at some outdoor pictures. If nothing else is noted, I'm using the main sensor for the pictures. In this place I want to check out taking the lenses from ultra wide to 100x. Getting closer, 3x zoom. Going to the 10x. 30x. You can see that the S23 Ultra is way sharper. Now let's go to the 100x, and also here the picture is better on the S23 Ultra. You can download all photos in full resolution from my website. The link is in the description. And another test, going from ultra wide all the way to 100x. Now I will test steady shots. Super steady on the Galaxy series and steady shot on the Huawei. Huawei can go to 1080p max, and the Galaxy S23 Ultra can shot in QHD. I should not run here, I think, now, because I'm walking on frozen ground now. Yeah, I picked the perfect place for this test now. A little more steady slide now. Anyway, so here we go. Now video on the ultra wide. I'm looking forward to see how this material looks on the big screen later on, because just by judging on the phone screens, the S23 Ultra seems to make a better job. Now for the zooming, go to 3x. So this is a video with 10x activated. Obviously not as smooth anymore. But who's zooming better in the video mode? Let me know. Take a walk through here. The scenery looks quite nice. Just a little bit sun is coming through here. Let's walk on. Now stepping into the light. some portraits with a selfie camera. The Mate 50 Pro defaults at 0.8x. That's why I took a picture like that. The next one I use both on 1x. Let's take a look at some high-res pictures. 50 megapixel on the Mate 50 Pro and 200 megapixel on the S23 Ultra. And another zoom test, ultra wide to 100x. The quality on the 30x zoom on the S23 Ultra is still very usable. It looks way better than the Mate 50 Pro in my eyes. Now both 4K 30 frames per second. I think the S23 Ultra is doing a better job, especially with the sky up here. Can't wait to get home to see which is performing better on the big screen, but on the phone screen it appears to me like this. But please, you let me know which you prefer. If you want to have a phone with a great camera, I think both of them are doing a really good job at day. The night photos I will check out later. But as all of you probably know, Huawei has its issues software-wise with the Google ban, which for me is unfortunately a big issue. And I think for most customers who are not too tech savvy, it can be also a bit of annoying, especially if they are used to a normal Android phone. So that was a comparison at day. Now it's time for the night. And here we are now. I'm at the seaside. It's very cold. The sun has just set. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any picture from the sun because it is very cloudy today, of course. Recording with the main camera at 4K, 30 frames per second. I'm gonna check out the stability now at night. If you want to run with your phone and record at night, here we go. Let's take a look at some low light pictures. The Mate 50 Pro is capturing more details. The S23 Ultra has the edge when it comes to zoom in the night mode though. Another sample of the zooming at night, 10x zoom. If we zoom in further, we can see the S23 Ultra is way more detailed. Some shots with the Ultra were using the night mode. And using the selfie camera with night mode enabled. These pictures were taken using the portrait mode of both phones. Using the phone screen as flash helps increasing the quality of the portrait. Another video sample, Mate 50 Pro, 4K 30 frames per second. Galaxy S23 Ultra, 8K 30 frames per second. This picture also looks way more vibrant on the Mate 50 Pro. Some pictures at night using the 50 megapixel and 200 megapixel option on both phones. The S23 Ultra is taking the better picture with way more details. So, that was my camera comparison of the S23 Ultra and the Mate 50 Pro. Which phone came up on top for you? I think it depends on which situation you're looking at. When it comes to videos and zoom, I think the S23 Ultra has a clear edge. If you're using the night photography, I think the Mate 50 Pro has strong arguments on its side, especially using the main lens. At day, I think both phones are taking very good pictures. You can't go wrong with either one when you are just in for taking pictures at day. Using the 3x and 10x optical lenses on the S23 Ultra is sure to create some very good pictures most of the time. Up to 30x digital zoom is still creating some very good pictures. Using 100x is still a gimmick on both phones. It is nice to have, it can be useful sometimes if you want to read a sign which is further away, but you will never print out a picture hanging on a wall taking with 100x zoom. I can definitely recommend both phones if you want to have a great camera experience. If you mainly want to have a phone which is shooting good videos, I highly recommend the S23 Ultra, which is creating great videos at day and still very usable videos at night. Something where the Huawei Mate 50 Pro is lacking heavily. I hope you like my comparison of these two phones. Please subscribe and leave a comment which of these two phones you prefer. If you want to see a comparison of the Mate 50 Pro with the Pixel 7 Pro, please make sure to click up here. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.